Hi, I'm John.
Hi, I'm Lou.
This is Lou.
We've been discussing an all-important question: how can I stop my partner from drinking too much? It's a very complex question and not easy to answer. But there are some things that you can stop doing which will influence your partner's behaviour. We've been doing a little series. We call them the 4 Ps, and this is the third P, and that's punishment. So stop punishing your partner. I have to say, having lived with a drinking partner, that actually punishing your partner from causing mayhem feels like something you want to do quite a lot.
It feels as if it should be compulsory, I'm sure. You know, that I think again we're talking about another natural reaction here. You know, if somebody does something which upsets you, then yes, you're liable to tell them how you feel about it. Then, you know, in no uncertain terms.
And because the drinking is often feels quite extreme behaviour, sometimes our reactions are quite extreme. We feel extremely hostile, we feel really angry, we either shout at them too much or we withdraw ourselves completely, it kind of feels the only congruent response to what's going on. But it's not helpful, so why isn't it helpful?
It's not helpful because, I mean, let's look at some of the ways that you may punish. You know, one of the ways of punishing is to tell the person how you feel. Repeatedly, you know, and I'm sure that the partner often talks about, you know, nagging, yeah, or you may go to the opposite extreme and not say anything for quite a while, you know, silent treatment.
Feel rejected at that point.
Yeah, or you may withdraw. You may withdraw cooking. You know, you may withdraw sort of affection, and may even withdraw sex. You know, so again, the partner might feel rejected. And you think, well, okay, that's it. They should change.
And they rarely do.
And they rarely do.
Yeah.
So why? Why is that the case? The case is because this is not just strictly speaking about drinkers. This is about human nature, I'm afraid. And punishment sometimes works, but quite often really doesn't work. I mean, if you look at the penal system, then you look at the number of people who have been in prison, and you think, well, okay, well, they've been in prison, that's it, they should change. And you look at the number of reoffenders, and unfortunately it's very high. So why is that the case? Well, people feel quite often that it's a punishment can be unjust, or, you know, unfortunately in the penal system, it's it goes with the territory, it goes with the job sometimes. But quite often people feel resentful, they feel angry, and they feel rejected by punishment.
Anger is often a trigger anyway, isn't it, for a drinker?
Well, that's what I was just going to say, because of these negative feelings. That if you look at the reasons why people drink, you know, that you're in the top 10, you know, either 1, 2 or 3 would be anger, rejection, negative feelings, and people often cite that as the reason why they drink. So by rejecting them, you give them the perfect excuse.
So again, it's understandable that you want to do it. Again, we understand there's a huge amount of anger and hostility around you, but in terms of trying to influence your partner's behaviour, we have to say at this point it's understandable but not particularly helpful. And again, we talk quite a lot, and do come and join us on the website or in the book about other ways of managing your emotions.
But just before we finish, I would just like to say one thing. What you may feel at the end of this is, you may feel if we're telling you not to nag, etc., then we're gagging you. We're not. What we're saying is, going about it in this way is not the right way to do it. You know, inside the website and in the book, we actually tell you a better way of going about it. Is that fair enough?
Yes, we talk about a powerful confrontation and challenge, but not kind of something that comes out of the acid of kind of hostility, but a much more thought-through approach, and actually a lot more thought through and meaningful approach.
That's very important.
So there are things you can start doing, but this is why we're saying stop doing some of these things in the wrong way first. Do join us again for the 4th P, which is called pleading.
Yes.
Talk to you again soon. Bye.
Bye.